Hey there. I see you've been wandering through YouTube again. Maybe looking for something to inspire you? Or maybe you've been watching VTubers and thought, could I do this too? Well, I'm glad you're here because today I want to talk to you about something a little special. Something that changed my life and might just change yours too. No dramatic spellcasting or interdimensional portals today, I promise. Just a little heart to heart from one curious soul to another. Let's talk about why you, yes, you, should consider becoming a VTuber. Whether you are an artist, a storyteller, a gamer, a goofball, or someone who simply wants a fresh start, VTubing has something to offer you. It's more than just an animated face, it's a platform, a community, a space to grow and shine in ways you might not have imagined yet. So, make yourself comfortable. You've got a dream? Let's talk about how to give it a voice and maybe a face with the pointy ears. Let's begin. So, first off, what is a VTuber? Well, technically, it means virtual YouTuber, but that term's grown way beyond YouTube. VTubers stream, create videos, make music, do voice acting, review snacks, run lore heavy roleplays, even teach. It's a way of showing up online through a digital avatar instead of a webcam. And that avatar, it can be anything: anime style, animal, fantasy creature, stylized realism, even something completely abstract. Some VTubers build entire universes with lore and storytelling. Others go live just to hang out and chat. You don't need to be a trained voice actor or a lore wizard. You just need a reason to show up and a way to do it that feels like you. Think of it like this. If you love streaming and don't want your face on camera, VTubing. If you love storytelling, or art, or gaming, or you just want to share your thoughts in a space that feels safe and fun, VTubing. It's not about pretending to be someone else, it's about expressing parts of yourself that maybe don't get to shine in everyday life. Let's be honest, there's something really captivating about VTubing. And no, I'm not talking about enchanted artifacts or secret potions. I mean, the kind of magic that happens when you create something entirely your own. Just think about it. People all around the world are tuning in to watch someone behind a virtual avatar share their thoughts, laugh at memes, sing, tell stories, or just hang out over a coffee. It's not about pretending to be someone else, it's about expressing and different versions of yourself. A braver version, maybe, or a more playful one. One that doesn't need to worry about bad hair days or camera angles. Take IronMouse, for example. Her streams are packed with energy, music, and personality. She turned her love for singing and chaos into a powerhouse community. Or Shylily, with her chill vibes and humor. Or Filian, whose flips and energy defy both physics and logic. And then there's you. Maybe you're not a singer, maybe you're not a gamer, but maybe you love storytelling, or making people laugh, or helping others feel less alone. Whatever it is, VTubing gives you a space to build. You don't need to fit in someone else's mold, you get to craft your own. Whether you want to stream cozy games with a cup of tea or create high energy content that makes people snort laugh at 3 a.m., there's a room for you. And the best part? You don't need to look a certain way, or live in a big city, or have 1 million followers to start. You just need that little spark, that feeling in your chest that says, I want to try. That's all it takes to open the door. So, why do people actually become VTubers? Let's break it down. No sparkles, no drama, just honest reasons that make sense. First, the big one, anonymity. Not everyone wants to show their face on camera, and that's okay. Maybe you're shy, maybe you're just private, or maybe you're not comfortable being on screen, but you still want to perform, connect, and create. VTubing gives you that freedom. You can build your brand, your voice, your whole vibe without ever needing to worry about how you look today. It's a layer of comfort that lets a lot of people finally feel safe enough to express themselves. Creativity. Some VTubers are artists who design and rig their own models, others create elaborate backstories, worlds, or lore. Some make their streams feel like a late night radio show. Other goes full variety, trying games, singing, cooking, even ASMR. You don't need to do it all, but you can. You get to decide how much of yourself you share and how far you want to take it. You're not stuck in one genre. You're not stuck being just one thing. Community. This is one of the best parts. You'll meet people you never would have otherwise. Other VTubers, artists, viewers who come back every week just to hang out. And it's not always about being the loudest or funniest person in the room. Sometimes it's about being consistent, being kind, being you. And then, yes, there's also the opportunity. For some, VTubing becomes a career. You learn to edit, stream, manage social media, write scripts, grow a brand, things you never planned for. But suddenly, you've built a skill set that's actually valuable in the real world. Maybe one day, you're just playing a game on Twitch. Next thing you know, you're working on a collab with a game developer, getting art commissions, or landing a freelance job doing voice work. It's not about chasing fame, it's about creating something that feels right for you, and then watching where the path might lead. Alright, let's talk about the part no one likes to mention right away, the hard stuff. Because while VTubing is amazing, it's not always smooth sailing. There are challenges, growing pains, moments that make you want to throw your entire computer into the void. Let's go through a few of them together. Technical difficulties. VTubing means juggling software. OBS, VTube Studio, model files, mic settings, maybe even a second monitor if you're lucky. And sometimes things break. Your tracing freezes, your audio cuts out, your PC decides it doesn't like your stream and throws a tantrum. It happens to everyone. Yes, even the big VTubers. But there's the thing. You'll learn slowly. And when you finally fix something yourself, that little win feels so good. Then there's burnt out and comparison. This one's big, especially if you're just starting out. It's so easy to look at others and think, they're funnier, their model is prettier, they're growing faster, why bother? But the truth is, every creator grows at their own pace. What you see on the outside, those polished videos, those viral clips, those are just the highlights. You don't see the late nights, the self-doubt, the times they almost quit. If you start to feel tired or disconnected from what you're doing, pause. Take a break. Step back. You're not a failure for needing rest. You're human. And coming back after you've recharged, that's a strength. The cost of starting out. Let's not ignore it. VTubing can come with a price tag. Models, art, overlays, music, hardware, it adds up. But you don't have to spend a fortune to begin. There are free or low-cost models to get started, free software, community-made assets. You can build slowly, one piece at a time. Some of the best creators out there didn't start with a full setup. They started with what they had and improved along the way. Every challenge has a lesson hidden inside it. Technical problems, they teach patience. Burnt out teaches balance. Comparison teaches you to focus inward. And costs, they teach you to value what you're building. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep going. Quick check-in. Has anything scared you off yet? Be honest. Drop your fears in the comments and I read them all. And maybe I can help you through it. You gotta remember, you bring the magic. You know, I didn't have a perfect start either. My first stream? Oh, stars. I spent 2 hours setting up scenes in a VTube studio trying to figure out how the camera worked. I played Marvel Rivals for 2 hours being complete mess. But I still got my first followers and average of 3 viewers. Without any debut. Without any marketing. I just hit start streaming. You don't need to be ready. You just need to be willing. A lot of people think VTubers are all polished, high-energy performers with glowing models and epic intros. And sure, some are. That's amazing, but not all of us. Some of us are quiet voices in a noisy world. Some of us are storytellers, cozy gamers, artists sharing our process. People just trying to make a little corner of the internet feel like home. And some of us are magical disasters with a raccoon and a coffee addiction. But we still show up. And we grow. What I've learned is this. People don't connect to perfection. They connect to authenticity, to effort, to care, to someone showing up and saying, "Hey, wanna hang out for a bit?" You might think, "I'm not entertaining enough. No one will care what I have to say. What if I mess up?" But what if someone out there is waiting for a creator like you? Someone who doesn't want high energy or big theatrics, just a calm voice in the background while they study. Or someone who does want chaos, but the cozy kind. You don't have to fit a mold. You're allowed to build something that's entirely your own. And the best part? You can start small. Start with a PNG. Start with 1 viewer. Start with a scuffed setup and no schedule. But start. Because once you do, you are already a VTuber, even if it's just for yourself at first. And no one else can bring that to the table but you. So, if there's a voice in your head whispering, "Maybe I could try this," don't ignore it. Listen to it. Feed it. Let it grow. Because the magic, it doesn't come from the model. It doesn't come from the gear. It comes from you. From your stories, your laughter, your presence. Even when you think no one's watching. You bring the spark, and that's more than enough to start. If you made it this far, maybe this is your sign to start. Even if it's just a doodle of your model, or silly lore note in your phone, or googling how to use a VTube studio, that counts. So, should you become a VTuber? If there's even a tiny spark in you that says, maybe, then my answer is, why not? You don't need everything figured out. You don't need the best mic, the most detailed lore, or a studio-worthy model. You just need a voice, a presence, and a little courage. And yes, there will be awkward moments, there will be silence, bugs, streams that don't go the way you planned, but you'll also have laughs, real connections, quiet victories. Days where someone tells you, "Hey, your stream made my day a little better." And that's the real magic. So whether you start today, next week, or just keep dreaming about it for now, know that it's possible, that you are capable, and that this space, it has room for you. And if you ever feel lost or unsure, well, I'll be right here, probably covered in a glitter and trying to fix OBS again, but cheering for you anyway. Now, go make something. Even if it's messy, even if it's small, make it yours.